Hello everyone, thanks for watching the video. So we're going to do a scan on this 2002 Toyota Camry that's got a check engine light on. I was told that they've been driving it with it on and it runs okay. It kind of goes on and off, they said, and I think they did a scan on it, but I'm going to kind of verify it. So let's put the ignition in the on position. For some reason it failed, so I guess I'll have to exit it here. All right, here we go. We're in the on position. Let's do the DTC. Let it scan. All right, so yeah, that's what they said. It's a P0171 System 2 Lean Bank 1. It's not a very friendly bank on this car, but we're going to try something to clear that, to remove the check engine light first. And let me show you what we're going to do. All right, so it said it was too lean, so there's too much air. And you can check for like a hose, like see that right there? That's probably what it is right there. See that boot there? But what I originally was going to check is the MAF sensor, MAF, mass airflow sensor right here. This has never been, I've never changed that. We've had this a long time, it's 2002. And it's the Toyota part. So this can be replaced. This will bring that code up if it's bad or false, if it's giving a false reading. Or it can be cleaned. That's what we're going to try to do today, is just clean it. They're pretty inexpensive. They're about 25 bucks. So let's go ahead and take care of it. Go ahead and take that connector off. All right. Find us a very small Phillips head screwdriver. Get these two off right here. Two little screws there and there. Over here, screwdriver. Okay, lift it straight up. There you go. Be gentle with it. Do not touch this little wire here. Little wire, that little, it's a little sensor there. Let's clean that. So this sensor here sends a reading to the engine computer, a temperature reading. So we need to make sure that that's working fine. Now what I want to show is, see how shiny it is over here? Clean, I guess you could say. That's going to the engine. So we pull it out like this, and see this side here, it's very dull, kind of dirty. I would say dirty. It is dirty. Hopefully we'll be able to clean that so we can make it look more like this right here. That could be giving us a false reading right there. All right, what we're going to use to clean it is the mass airflow sensor cleaner, CRC here. There's instructions on the back. It's supposed to be plastic safe. We're just going to give it some spray here on the sensor itself. Now there is a O-ring right here that is rubber. It's probably okay for this as well. Okay. Now it's still not as shiny as the other side. I'm going to do it again. So you see some of this stuff. All right, so what I'm going to do is just let this dry. I'm going to lube up that O-ring there. Now, if you replace these, it's pretty inexpensive. It's about 25 bucks if I didn't say it already. Make sure that you get an O-ring with it, or take the old one off and put a new one on, because you want a good seal. It's already dry. Yeah, let me lube this up a little bit and then we'll put it back in place. Okay, I'm just going to take some silicone grease, some right here. So yeah, that O-ring is got to be pretty old. This is a 2002 car. I'm sure this is the same sensor. Let's try to recondition a little bit. Of course, it's best to replace it. So I'm just going to rub this in a little bit off camera into that rubber. Alright, so we'll just clean all this off right here, inside here. It's probably a good idea to replace or clean this every time you replace your air filter. Alright, so here we are. Now, as far as putting that silicone on there, be very careful if you do it this way. It's best to take it off and just probably lube it up if it's an old ring, or replace it, because you definitely don't want to get it on any grease on the sensor. All right, we're just going to put it back in place. Yeah, it goes in pretty tight, so that's good. So that's telling me it's sealing good. All right, let me grab my screws. Okay, we are practically finished. Just put the connector on, make sure that's clean as well. All right, we're good. Now I will check and see if the light goes off, but I'm thinking this is probably the reason right here. The light came on to begin with. See that crack there, right there? So I need to deal with that. Probably some tape, or just buy a new hose there. And if the code still remains and we can't get the check engine light off, we do have to get emissions for this car, so we will have to do what it takes to get the light off. If this is not going to work, then we will have to probably look at a AF, or oxygen sensor, and the bank 1 is right behind or underneath the plenum here, so not very pleasant. Repair, we'll have to remove the plenum because there's just absolutely no way that I know of to get to it from underneath, because there's a connector you got to pull off. So yeah, I kind of wish it was a 1999 or 2000, so we wouldn't even have to get an emissions, because the car runs fantastic, even with that light. All right, just started it up. It's about 2 days later. Went through a drive cycle and the light is off now. So yeah, cleaning the MAF sensor and using a little duct tape has gotten it off. Hopefully it'll stay off for emissions. Thanks for watching. Until next time, have a nice day. Take care.